more spooky shorts.
For my son, I will do anything, even if it means turning him into a monster. I'm his mother. When I asked him why he didn't tell us, he just shook his head and said it was my fault. What was I supposed to do? He looked so ashamed. All the other kids were bigger and stronger than him. I went in to check on him and found him sitting up, sweating. Not now. I had to finish what I started. The next day at school, he sat alone at lunch, avoiding the other kids. He ate it without complaining. But I think he knew what I was doing because later that day, I saw him in the bathroom looking in the mirror. I could feel it in the way he moved, in the way he carried himself. He looked up at me, his voice hoarse, and whispered, "Why are you doing this?" Then it hit me. He didn't want to be a monster. He just wanted to be normal. And whatever I'm doing is for his own good. I wanted to tell him everything was going to be okay, that I was going to protect him. But I couldn't, because I knew what I was doing was for his own good. He was ready to face the world and not be afraid. His reflection stared back at him, distorted and scaly. His teeth were longer, sharper. He looked like a monster. And then he screamed, "Mom, please stop." But I couldn't. "It will make you strong. We're protecting you from what's inside," I whispered. He didn't understand then, but he will. One day he will look at me and thank me for what I did. One day he will be unstoppable. But until then, I have to keep feeding him, keep making him stronger. I watched him from afar, knowing that he was being bullied again. I could see the sadness in his eyes, the anger, the frustration. I knew that if he didn't do something, someone would get hurt. So I did the only thing I could do. I went to the pharmacy and bought more medicine. He looked at me with these wild eyes and said, "I don't know what's happening to me. My body feels wrong." His fingers were long and twitching. His nails had darkened. He looked like some sort of monster. And then he let out a low growl. I reached out to touch him, but he slapped me away. "Mom, please stop." There was no way he could fight back. But I knew he could fight back. He just needed the strength. I know what's best for him. And whatever I'm doing is for his own good. But I can't tell him that, because he wouldn't understand. Not yet anyway. It all started when I found out my son Ethan was being bullied at school. I took him to the doctor, who gave him a prescription. Just one pill a day, and he'd have the energy to defend himself. But soon enough, those little lies pile up and turn into a mountain of deceit. Soon, I wasn't just feeding him medicine anymore. I was feeding him power. Power to change his appearance, to enhance his natural abilities. And now he was stronger, faster, more resilient than anyone his age should be. But after a few weeks, I knew those pills weren't enough. They barely gave him any strength. So I did something drastic. I crushed those pills into his food every day. At first, he would notice and complain, but I just told him to eat up. It's good for you. And eventually he stopped caring. He just ate whatever I put in front of him. That's how it always starts, innocently enough. Just a little white lie here, a little deception there. At least until one night I heard him thrashing around in his bed. I realized then that he was right. Whatever I was doing to him was wrong, but I couldn't stop. When I got home, I crushed it into his food. Every night he became more and more monstrous, more like a reptile than a human. But as he changed, he also became stronger. One night I heard a crash and rushed to his room. I found him doubled over in pain. This medicine will keep you safe, because some monsters aren't born. Some monsters are made. I'm his mother. I know what's best for him. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next spooky short, because the next one might be watching you.